Lenchy. Or let's talk about Lenchy. Before today, mo ní Lenchy, mo lọ gbé nọ́ọ̀sì fọ́tò nọ́ọ̀sì láti Ghana, láti Jamaica. Àwọn sọ pé náà kì í ṣe Jamaica ní gẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Mo ní Lenchy, ó ní kakọ́ wá nọ́ọ̀sì lọ sí Jamaica. I've said this long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that gbogbo ẹ̀ náà da justice dúró? Àwa yìí la wà lórí truth for Mohbad pé àwọn àkàn tó pa ọmọ yẹn wọ́n gbé wa travailler gidi. But they wọ́n throw wa different channel.
Okay, Eric, can I come in for a minute, please? Can I just come in for a minute?
Let it choose peace.
Can I just come in for a minute, Eric?
Yeah, you are free to come out.
Eric, 1 minute, please. Shalake,
Before you
listen to this.
let's give 3 clap to Eric first.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 minute. Eric, 1 minute. No, stop. Eric, stop. Please, stop.
Before you continue, Richie, the platform is for you. Before you continue, let me just say a word. Now, I just want people to listen and think. Elomi, ọpọlọ ó ti bọ́ sẹ́yìn lórí justice for Mohbad. Elomi, they don't know how to think anymore. Elomi, they don't know what they are doing. Now, Lenchy came out. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní complain nípa Lagata. Lagata did this. Lagata is the one that spoiled justice for Mohbad. Lagata is something. Ìwọ fúnra ara ẹ tó gbéra ẹ láti lóyìnbó tó ní ìwọ ló lọ gbá.
I thought we're not going this route. I thought we said this before. No. Shalake, no. I'm sorry, Eric, please.
Shalake,
Eric, please.
Listen. This guy came
Eric,
out
please.
and he brought up
Eric. Sorry, I have to mute you, Eric. Sorry. I have to mute you. Sorry. I have to meet you. I'm sorry. We're not going that route. I just want to address what happened just now. Yeah, it's so simple. Shalake, you are talking over Eric. Eric was mentioning Lagata, but if you know the direction he was going, he was actually singing credit and praises of Lagata. But because you are the one that agitated it, Shalake, I'm blaming you now, and that's why Lagata didn't understand that aspect. Lagata flipped because he's had enough of his name every now and then. And Eric wasn't actually attacking Lagata. Shalake, you made it happen. I'm sorry. As much as I love you guys, you got no, because you are talking over. Please.
Can I
accept that? Accept that.
Can I say something? I just want to address
that
first.
Can I
respond?
No, I will drop. No, I'm talking.
What Rishi said is right.
Yes.
From his own thinking. That's his own thinking. But I don't want anybody. It's like, what we are here for is that lawyer to talk about it.
I know. Listen. We were matured. Eric is not a stranger to you. We need to be very sensitive about this, right? We all know Eric, but immediately he was talking, I knew where he was going. I swear to God. But because
you are right.
Listen,
you are right.
Because you
totally
didn't allow.
Right.
Listen,
because
you are
he
the
was
one,
not attacking Lagata.
You are the one that agitated. But you made this thing.
But I don't want you to divert us. You know that.
Oh my God.
Just like the way I diverted everybody in that platform.
You cannot be manipulating everybody. Shalake. We all have to give each other kind of respect. Shalake, please.
Sorry. Due to respect. Let me just say it. Papa, no, put me on big screen.
Papa, time don't finish so you breathe screen. Just 3 minutes, just 3 words.
Shalake always made a lot of mistakes about this. Just for you are Agbalagba.
mo ti fún mi ní 1 minute fún mi 1 minute kẹ́ ẹ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ kan ẹ jọ Eric Ray.
I'm going to say this one tonight. Gary, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí, I will say something tonight.
I will let you finish, right? Okay, everybody, please. I want you guys to understand, right? There is a moment that is coming up right now. If we don't let that moment through, we will not be able to, we'll not be able to cool and address issues. So, if we silence that moment, things may not go well. So let's just give it to that moment. Let's see what's up, where it's taking us about. Be rest assured that in the right time, when digestible, when information could be digestible, we'll address the necessaries. I mean, we go nowhere. Stay tuned. We have a long time. Okay, don't be bothered about anything. Don't be in pressure. Don't be when you rush things, you stop. Relax.
Let me say one thing. Eric Ray kí n sọ̀rọ̀ kan. Eric Ray ẹjọ́ bàbá ẹ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ kan. Ẹ kí n sáré clear kankan. Ẹjọ́ Lagata, I just want to address you. I was the one that dropped you in the first place, and I dropped you just because.
Who muted you?
Mi wà àti ń jà àti ṣe kinní kan. Eric Ray, I understand you shouldn't be angry at Eric Ray. We have some elder statement on this platform that whatever they do, we just agree. It's not as if they are doing that thing to hurt us. No, they are doing it based on the way they can do it and based on the way they can talk. So please don't, Eric Ray, Sholake, Richie, all those guys, don't even take them to heart. They have your love at that. I dropped you. Me prime drop Lagata. I'm your, now. But I dropped you based on I don't want that argument to fester on. People say God, nothing shaking it. No, all those things will not happen here. You get me? Lagata, I'm sorry for dropping. I was the one that dropped you. That's all.
All right,
Supposed to drop before why are you dropping him? Well, we do not let him talk. We just drop him.
I love what you just said.
Golden Sea, please. Oroyoko, Golden Sea, please. Joma Dasi. Right? Don't come into it.
Mi ò dá sí but mi ò like pé máa drop èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
No, it just prevent it from. Yeah.
What I understand. In fact, the only reason.
Torí ọmọ tó drop Lagata àgbàlagbà ni because ó mọ̀ pé àgbàlagbà ló wà tó ń jà so ó láti drop Lagata ó ti ń go viral ó ti mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ because when I started this Lagata ọmọ tí mo fẹ́ land sí but àwọn àgbàlagbà tó wà lórí kìíní àwọn kan ti rí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ wọ́n ti mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ bó Sholake nìyẹn emotion ó ti wà lórí brain Lagata Sholake tó ti yẹ ọba ti ń blame èèyàn ó ti wà nínú ọpọlọ ẹ̀ wípé can this one do this àwa ìyá jókòó ni sórí okay bàbá náà máa ń sọ kankan bàbá náà say something wọ́n ní wọ́n kidnap Baba Mohbad does Baba Mohbad came out as a wọ́n kidnap òun rí ni ọmọ yìí ó provide hotel he is the one that provides security for Baba Mohbad and he pay everything so pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ náà so wọ́n yẹ̀yẹ́ ẹ̀ ni wọ́n yẹ̀yẹ́ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú hotel tó sanwó ṣé Baba Mohbad sọ pé òun sanwó hotel ni because ó lọ fún lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. This is what we can be looking for justice. Àwọn là ń sọ pé Mohbad ọmọ yẹn ọ̀ṣọ́ ọmọ Mohbad wọ́n dẹ̀ pé Baba Mohbad pé kó wá sign láti ṣe DNA. Sórí àwọn kankan wà Sholake, there is something I realized something when you came back to justice for Mohbad ọ̀dọ̀ ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló tò pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ and nígbà tí wọ́n náà fúnra àgbàlagbà ní ẹ torí pé this thing is not going well. Do not change your word. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń bẹ́ ẹja nílé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ pé no. Bàbá yìí sẹ́, òun ló ń look for justice for Mohbad. Òun lọ́mọ ẹ̀ kú. Òun nìkan ló jáde pé òun wá justice. And you follow this man. Àwa wá rí ẹni tó follow yẹn gangan. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí. You yourself think of it. Pé tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ ẹni, how your family, your wife, your children will support people to pa ọmọ ẹ. Bàbá yìí láti come out fún a clean mouth ni. Are you getting me? Okay. And èyí tí àwọn ń pariwo yìí pé wọ́n tún wà nídìí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí Ṣọlákẹ́, let me just land. Àwọn tó yìí pariwo pé àwọn tó wà nídìí ọmọ yìí, àwọn tó ń ṣe kinní kan, lára àwọn tí wọ́n gbà pẹ̀lú justice for Mohbad tí wọ́n ń support bàbá yìí, tábà bílí pé àwọn náà support bàbá Mohbad tó ń monitor account bàbá Mohbad mọ́ nǹkan kan, àwa rí i pé àwọn èèyàn ń parọ́ mọ́ wọn wípé they are not part of this man. And this guy came out. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń show a lot of things. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ àwọn a lot of things. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ wípé irọ́ tó ti pamọ́ tó fẹ́ sọ láti ilẹ̀. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ jáde. Why are we like this? Why can't you listen to this guy? What he's saying? Pẹ̀lú evidence tó gbé jáde. Bàbá tó bá sọ pé ọmọ ẹ ó lọ jà ní school. Tọ́mọdé sọ fún ẹ yìí pé rárá o, dádì òun ò pẹ̀lú wọn ìjà yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ o. Kó tó òun fẹ́ paná ìjà yẹn ni o. What will you do? O ma support ọmọ ẹ ni. That is just like Lagata tonight.
Thank you. But one minute before you talk, let me just say this. Thank you, Eric. Let me just say this. Thanks, Papa Ano, for the wise word. Shalake, honestly speaking.
No, ma to flog now.
No. Let me talk.
Ma flog it.
Let me talk. I'm not flogging. I just want to say this. No, I'm not flogging it. That's what you always say.
My fault.
Listen. I'm just explaining. I'm just explaining.
Keep flogging something.
Oh my God.
In as much.
It's you that you flogged though. It's you that you went to that lawyer and start flogging things that you shouldn't be flogging.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Richie. After thinking about it, after my insight, and I realized that fine, but I don't want this guy to take what we are talking about from us, talking about Lagata again. In as much as
you don't know what you did. Honestly, you know what you did. Let me explain. You know, honestly, when Eric started, if you listen, I was listening. I knew where he was going, but you interjected him. And you know, don't talk about Lagata tonight. And Lagata picked up 1 minute now.
The video to this man.
And Lagata picked up on that because Lagata is sensitive about his name. 1 minute.
Lagata got it wrong.
Oh my!
Got it wrong.
You have to mend the rift. You have to look for Lagata.
Yeah. He got it wrong.
You have to talk to him.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
Sarichi.
He got it totally wrong. But what I'm saying is that.
Let it die. No, leave the Lagata matter. Let it die.
Let it die down, please.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone.
I'm sure Lagata understands now that that's not what it means. Like, let's not plug it.
You understand now.
So Mr. Recruit apologize to Lagata because it's not what Kota mean the calling. Mr. Recruit, we can she open apology for Lagata because Kota mean calling you do aburo yini. Come on, that's all.
Yeah. Yes. That's
where you got it wrong. He hasn't said anything.
Wait.
You got it wrong. Whisper. No. Whisper. Sorry.
Let's leave it.
Yeah. So don't even go there.
I never said anything.
He never said anything wrong.
Lagata left handling now.
No.
Oh, flipping now.
Listen. What's on the platform?
Let's leave the matter. Let's talk about
how many of you?
Start something new. Talk about something new. Let's leave it.
Wiper, let me tell you something. How many of people in this Justice for Mohbad came out have been bringing a lot of stuff?
Yeah, we appreciate that. We move past that. Let's move past that.
Because
we appreciate it. Let's move past that.
Blame me. A lot of things have come out.
Daddy Shalake ní nǹkan tó ń dùn wọn lọ́kàn. Daddy Shalake, over to you. Sọ̀rọ̀ yín over to you, Daddy Shalake.
Because welcome with the saw, but can we talk about? They said, of course, I know what I did when I went to that platform. It was odd. In as much I know that it was odd, I told them that you don't want to hear this, but I have to say it. It's totally different from the lawyer's remit. But I just want an answer. And he didn't give me an answer. So that is irrelevant now. But can we just talk about what happens today?
Ṣọlá K
Mo dáná.
ibi tí àgbàlagbà bá wà tí wọ́n ti ń sọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tó ń ní bàjẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn ò lè ever support yín. You should know that today. Àwọn tó ń ní bàjẹ́ ibi gan tẹ bá wà nínú club kan tẹ́ ń ṣe club tẹ bá ń sọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ nínú club yẹn àwọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n wà bias tó yẹ pé wọ́n ní group èmi láyé ọ̀tọ̀ they will never support you.
Eric ṣé àwọn aláwọ̀ ní ìbàjẹ́ sí ṣé àwọn aláwọ̀ ní ìbàjẹ́ sí Eric.
Irọ́ no only say he went somewhere. No. Like I said he went somewhere.
Look at the way we spy interpret this thing.
Yes.
So like I said, he went somewhere. He was talking about Lagata. Okay, wọ́n máa sọ Lagata lọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n ń bí yìí. Ṣé àwa máa lẹ́jẹ̀ dáhùn?
Don't talk about Lagata. If you don't talk about Lagata.
All right.
Comparado.
Big Lagata bag.
About tonight.
Because yesterday I was Lagata platform.
Hello. Wait.
Ẹ̀rù bà mí, àyà mi já pé bàbá yóò náà kọ́kọ́ báyìí lọ́wọ́. I'm telling you.
Eric.
Expose wọn ni. Ṣebí ẹ tó ń gbowó mọ́tò, tó gbowó gbogbo ọkọ̀ tó ń sẹ́ǹsì bàbá Mohbad tó ń fún ní half. Yọ̀bọ̀n ló jẹ́ àjáde pé òun ò sí lórí Joseph Mohbad mọ́. Táwọn àṣẹ ìgbẹ̀sí ní jà. Ṣé àbí ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn ni? Ẹni tó gbowó tó ń sẹ́ǹdì owó mọ́tò sí tó ra mọ́tò fún bàbá Mohbad tó kíní kan tó jáde lóru tó pe bàbá Mohbad lóru. Òun ló wá lówó sí lórí Joseph Mohbad wọ́n ti bà gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́ wọ́n fún ọ lówó ni pé kán lọ bá gbogbo evidence àdèmàdì gbogbo evidence ẹ padà lágbà àti ọlọ́run evidence ẹ wọ́n máa jáde it's coming back.
Thank
you are going to seek justice.
I just want to ask this question. And I want anybody to. Thank you.
Okay, now, let's start about the discussion of tonight, please.
Yes.
Enough of yesterday now.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Let me meet myself. And I will tell you what I observed.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Warwick, yes.
Warwick, wait now. Let me throw this question out.
Okay.
Let me throw it out. Maybe you speak about it.
No. Wait. Please, I didn't break a number.
Neo.
You can Google it up. I'll send it to you. Just keep going. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Okay. I'll paste it now. Just don't worry. Continue, Shalake.
Yeah. Can I throw this thing? You answered it, but I'm not really satisfied. I want people to talk about it. I think Whisper also talk about it a little bit. This is my own thought about that platform. I went there. I know what I did. Either you like it or not, it may be wrong to you, but that's my own personal thing. And I told them they may not like it. But from what, before even the lawyer spoke, the guy condemned it immediately that this is not what we are here for. But it's a free world. People should be able to express their mind. And I have been thinking about that guy. It's not personal. But I've been there like twice now. Or more than 3 times. I've been on his platform. But I want to test it tonight. And I tested it. I was convinced. Can somebody convince me that guy is not Baba apologist?
Who?
Okay, should I convince you?
Yeah.
Who? Which guy? The lawyer?
He's talking about supervise. He's talking about
Okay, supervise. Okay, now I got you.
Okay. Mr. Shalaki, some of us, we got soft spot for Baba, right? We understand that. I see, living example myself. I got stuff for. So I cannot have a platform now and you're coming to my platform. This is what we're handling. This is what we're doing. Then you came with something totally different to my line. I will stop it. Right? Even me, I had loads of questions I wanted to ask that guy. Even some annoying questions I wanted to ask that lawyer. But I said to myself, if I ask these questions, then some people will bite me. You have to follow the flow. People are celebrating, they are rejoicing, a new lawyer. Join them to celebrate. If you don't want to join them, you just stay out of it. You just keep your mouth shut. So if that is what they see at that time and they are
No,
rejoicing,
I don't. Hello,
any
Whisper. I
suru,
don't have
wait
your intro
now.
now.
Okay. Any suru now. Now you have this question that is bothering your mind. Now you pay the lawyer before to ask this question. The lawyer are giving you answer. Now you are now going to open platform where they are talking about way forward, and you are not taking them back to your
Now,
own personal
the,
any suru,
the
sir, to your own personal team. Now it's becoming OTG personal vendetta because that is not what they are treating at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But you then went with something totally different from what they are
Even
treating.
before you paid lawyer, we discussed this issue extensively on this
Yeah,
platform.
how long do you want to continue over the same thing?
And then you
Like,
went and then you still carry the same
say, yeah,
thing you carried up forward tonight. It's not right.
it's
I
It's
don't
not
think
right.
it's right. Like, I
It's
don't
not
think
right.
it's right. So,
okay,
Mr.
okay, okay,
Traditional
okay,
K.
okay, okay, okay. Now, why is it not right when you are bothered? Lawyer can tell you. Do you know his
Okay.
own answer today?
But
Okay.
the lawyer gave you answer. But the lawyer gave you answer eventually. He
Yes, he
answered you.
did.
Shalake.
He did.
So, are you satisfied with that answer? Are you satisfied with that answer?
I take it on board.
Okay, now tomorrow if they bring another
Totally different
lawyer.
from what I've been hearing.
If they bring another lawyer now, you will still ask the same question because this is the only
No,
thing
I will not
you're
sit that
about
lawyer
now.
down. What are you going
Mm-hmm.
to do about it? How are you going to go about it? Can you imagine myself having that particular
But
lawyer?
no, you will employ you there. You will look for a
Shalake.
way to engage that lawyer
Shalake.
separately, not
Shalake.
on that
Uh-huh.
platform.
Shalake.
So
Not on
Shalake.
automatically
that
he gave me a
platform.
different answer.
Sorry.
Can you imagine myself
Shalake.
now having that
Shalake.
contact of that lawyer
Shalake.
to
Shalake.
sit him down? Where do I
Shalake.
go from here?
Shalake. Shalake. Please.
You see, he just told you,
Listen.
the lawyer just told you
Shalake,
that.
1 minute now,
He
please.
will
Let
not
me.
tell his client.
My
You
God.
can land now. You can land.
Shalake.
Let's explain this to
Shalake.
ourselves.
Shalake.
Wait now.
No, you're
Taking on
talking. You're
sorrow.
talking
Oh,
over
taking on
me. You
sorrow.
are talking over me. Yes. I need to stop you. Shalake, there's something we need to learn. Right? We learn from each other. Right? It's not about age. Are you getting the point? Sometimes you learn from people who are a lot younger than you. Right? And I want to take this on board. I use your language now. Right? When people set up for a program, which is what is happening today, right? They have a specific purpose for bringing the lawyer. The lawyer is not the one that should be throwing that question to. You should know you should have that kind of profile guidelines in your mind, in your mindset. Look at all the questions I've been asking the lawyer. And then you can build up on that. Then you can ask a question along that line. But you came and then you're asking a question which is completely wide off the mark. It's embarrassing. Yeah, and I said it next time, honestly, when you came here, because you were here, I said you're going back.
I
You would
said,
have asked one
you
minute,
asked that
Let me
question.
finish now. Let me finish,
I
please.
said, are
Let
you
me
going to
finish.
answer
Let
it?
me
It's
finish.
not part of your
Let
remit.
me finish.
You don't have to answer
Let
it.
me
You
finish.
don't have to.
Then why are you going up? Then why did you go up?
Oh
Why?
my God.
You went
I
up to
said,
deviate.
it's
Why
not
did you
part of
go
your
up?
remit.
Why did you
You don't
go?
have to
Listen,
do it.
you don't
If you want
understand.
to say
Why
it,
did you go there?
fine.
Why are you up there? When you're saying this question is not
Is
part
there
of
a
the
time
thing,
you're
why
talking?
are you there? Why are you there then?
Just to explain
Come
my
on.
mind.
No, that's not the
As
right
member of the
time.
public.
It's not, listen, it's not the right time. The
My God.
purpose of what lawyers is dealing with.
All right,
You know,
guys. All right,
why you keep arguing about this? What is the
all right,
right
guys.
time?
All right, guys. All right,
I
please.
know.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Let us start with Golden Seal.
Don't
Golden
let me
Seal, please
talk.
unmute
I'll
your
have
mic.
to meet myself. Don't let me talk.
Yeah, let us start with Golden Seal. Golden Seal, unmute your microphone. Hello, yeah, choir mistress. Golden Seal, how are you? Are you there, Golden Seal?
I'm here, but I don't feel it's okay. I don't want to say anything.
Like, why are you coming to friends? Like, everyone could tell that there was a little bit of misunderstanding. Lagata is already very much, angry that people every year and there they are making him topic, whatever. Like, and he doesn't expect, especially people that he sees as friends to also be tabling his matter and be misunderstanding him. According to him, he has done his own best in the best possible way that he can address the matter, and he doesn't like seeing it coming back or people faulting him unnecessarily. And in his own words, he has said that he called out for any evidence against him, and I think it's becoming serious this time around. Like, even though I try to, give him my own opinion, that I see it from this direction, but also like seeing his own response, right? I don't control adults. Sometimes you put things to them, you petition them, you put things to adults and then you try to see whether they will, whether they will swallow it and they will just feel like, oh. So me putting it to him, he has thought of it and checked every angle and feels probably that, oh, no. I don't think I don't have to go this way, Also, you should also understand that people reach out to me. She understands. They reach out to me. They tell me things about Lagata, and they don't want to discuss these things. And it's more private. These things are more personal. And Lagata has come to show that, hey, everybody want to eat out of a fine boy. She understands. Like a fine guy, looking cool, looking chilling. Everybody want to have a taste out of it, and he can't resist. He's not a Jesus Christ. He can't resist it all. She understands. So, and me too, I'm not Jesus either. Me too, yeah, I'm not Jesus either. So Lagata and his customers, let's put in their matter somewhere. When that Lagata and his customer, we can always talk about them, like maybe when the time is there, when it's fun. Yeah, she understand. Yeah, so I can understand very much well. Lagata sometimes it's like a headache, to keep hearing the same thing on and on, wherever, especially when you don't even expect it coming on. Yes, it was a misunderstanding, sometimes all the time. She understand. Even me myself, when I speak all the time, sometimes I make a mistake. And this is where consideration comes in. That's why I said, hey, don't engage. She understand. Yeah. And I thank God for the moderator who muted Lagata or who dropped him. Like, that's how you quickly control such narrative, and then later on we can now take time to explain to the person who will believe that we better understand. Lagata is somewhere below now. We expect him to understand things, basically. Like, even me, what about the other day where I was being shouted at, almost they could have dropped me. Thank God it was my platform. She understand. Well, I don't have to exchange. That's what they call sometimes friends. She understand. You have to understand some certain mood, right? It comes with people, with everybody. You just have to understand it. And that moment, one person just have to calm down. You cannot exchange. There is no justification for that. It wouldn't even make sense. She understand. Yeah. One, the person must be healthy, sound. You have to say that everything is, fine, cool, before sometimes you give some certain exchanges. Anyway, having said all of these things, please let us not ignite, things. Let's not aggravate things or make it serious. Sometimes we can calm down. Sometimes we can drop persons. There are so many people that want to see Lagata in trouble. And if you had not dropped Lagata, they would have recorded him. So thank God for the person that dropped him, because they would have made something else out of it. And again, everything will come back on his head. They will say, you see, he's coming at you guys one by one. That you thought it was only us, right? So he's not beginning to destroy your platform. He's not beginning to come after you guys. I know so many different rhetorics, right? I know what I hear. But again, there's the level of maturity which we can use to handle things. We don't live the way kids live their life. She understand? Yeah. Before we call in the men of the day, into the podium to come and minister, to come and continue. This is a very good time. It's a time we've had a lot of, oh my God. Eric, they say I should remove you. You have done something. You have carried your wine again. Sorry, this one is TikTok removing you. And don't come, just wait like 10 minutes or so. Don't come back immediately. Yep. Everybody tap on the screen, tap. Don't come back right away. Just wait a little bit in the comment section, like 10 minutes. Shego, please, don't come up right away. Please just be in the comment section like 10 minutes. Yeah. So now, look at it, right? So goodness, please, do you want to respond to that? Because you always say I shut you, I don't let you talk. You want to speak, I don't let you speak. So on mute. What do you want to say? I don't want you to always use that word. I don't let you speak when you want to speak. So what is that? Is there anything you want to say, goodness, before I continue? Choir mistress. Anything to say before we continue? All right. She's not available. So, you say, first of all, firstly, this is my honest take, and I want to believe that there are so many individuals in some corners, tight corners. I know some fake accounts all around the corner who are very much steadfast and waiting for Papayano to make just one comment, right? Please don't come up now, Recruit. Please just wait. I'll bring you up, okay? Just be in the comment. I'll bring you up, believe me. To make just one comment, right? And then they can capitalize on it. But you see, this is how it's going to go this way. Mohbad case has been jeopardized, has been destroyed by Mohbad father, Muyiwa Gureksi, and the government already. Okay, this is already a fact that we already know that this case has been destroyed. You understand? When Lazarus died, then during the time of Jesus Christ, 2,000 years ago, when Lazarus died, Nazareth. Okay, no, Lazarus. When Lazarus died, a lot of people some people had given hope. Some people don't believe in it. Some people still trusted, the Savior, and they waited for Jesus Christ until he returned. And Jesus Christ showed them, and they showed Jesus Christ where he was laid, and he said, like, come up. Jesus Christ called him Lazarus, and he came up, and he was loosed, and he was set free. Loose him and let him go. And he was loosed, and he conquered the death. You see, notwithstanding, there's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of hopelessness, in times like this. And we cannot encourage that hopelessness, right? One thing in life, one thing that keeps life going is a little bit of tiny bit of hope like this, tiny bit of hope, right? It keeps life going. And applying hope or having hope in every situation is very necessary, right? Even when sometimes it becomes like so much impossible, but giving to it, like having some hope, is better than having no hope. You understand? Papariano, if it was me, if anybody had asked me, hey, let's do this, let's get a lawyer or this and that, one, because of how I've been badly hurt or badly, how this case has badly damaged us, over time, a lot of insult, a lot of fight here and there, target. I would have said no. I would have not want to go that route. I would be saying, it's only gonna be the same thing. As somebody probably who have seen the case and who understand, the directions and things that are obtainable by law, irrespective of whatever any barrister or any son says. As long as money is involved, when dealing with, customer-client relationship, there's always going to be this, promotion. Everybody will promote their skills. Nobody will tell you that we cannot do it. Nobody will tell you directly that we cannot do it. No matter how difficult it is, they will want to. Every barrister, every lawyer out there, will want to give a try. So you understand? There is nothing. They don't lose in giving a try. The loser is the person who contracts them, because you have a goal, you have an aim, and if you give expecting this much and you don't get that much, you may be satisfied to some point that, okay, at least I've not let go without a kind of a fight. She understand. For some people, that also is a result. Just to shake the place a little bit, not to just let go like that without a fight. She understand. Yeah, that is also part of it. That's considerable. Now, having said all of these things, I want us to look at this thing this way. Okay, we are not going to say, hey, because some member of the public or group, they chose to try their luck, even after everything that we've witnessed in this case that we've seen and say that, hey, we want to be, against it, one that will never happen, right? From the beginning, right from the beginning of Justice for Mohbad, I have always support emotion. Everybody who have interest, genuinely, right, in this case, should be given a chance. I have always stand that position. And that's why I see people like African television, even when the whole world was against him, I still stood there. Supreme Iron Lady and Susie, when everybody was against Bankole and Smith, I still stood there, right? I stood by even Baba Mohbad, I stood by him until it became very much convincing that this man have nothing to offer. And then I had to strike. Yes. So like, as I said, this case has been negotiated, has been compromised, has been obstructed, in every front. Like I told you, I said, if justice for Mohbad was that easy in the way that we want it, don't forget, justice for Mohbad, the way I've seen it these days, it has become public judgment on Wunmi, particularly. Do you understand? And any justice that will not see Wunmi in jail or Wunmi arrested, I don't think a lot of people will consider that as justice. Sure, you get. So, and during the contraction of this particular lawyer, I don't think where that point was hammered on the areas which they want investigation to be really centered or to be encouraged. I don't think so. Yeah, but in the mind of the public, people must wake up. Do you want a clean investigation, a thorough investigation to Mohbad's death, and whatsoever that comes out of it, you are good to go as long as it's genuine, or you've already fixated your mind that if not this person, there is no other way. It has to be this. It has to be Wunmi. In fact, Wunmi must be sentenced to death. This and that must happen. If you fixated your mind, to walk towards that particular result may not be easy as you think, right? And that is what we are expecting in this case, to work towards that particular result. We are not here to come and hear from this particular lawyer, okay, in one way or the other, or tomorrow for him to tell us that, yes, investigation has been done, and the investigation has shown that it was the nurse, in fact, that injected Mohbad, and I must make sure that they prosecute that nurse. Come on, we already know all of these things. No one focuses on the nurse. No one is focusing on the nurse. If we're focusing on nurse, one, since the first day police were the first to indict the nurse, right? We would have accepted that without even calling for coroner inquest. There wouldn't have been any corona. We would have accepted that and moved on. Right? But the reactions coming from the suspect and the different suspicion has now built up to, has now built up to more than just the nurse. So people are not just basing this whole case on the nurse. People are now seeing it differently and pushing the investigation to try to establish why all these differences and discrepancies happened. I think this is now the position of the public to try to go in this direction. Now, on support for the as the headquarter of G4A, when it comes to if it is up to me, if it comes to putting support behind the lawyer, as I've always said, I, Papariano, will always support every individual who is ready, to come in for fair justice. And fair justice for me is to petition everybody that is criminally suspected, either to have been part of the negotiation, part of the plan, those that orchestrated, perpetrated, those that mistreated Mohbad's dead body, that embalmed it, that buried him, the same thing police should have done that night. All of them. Even Baba Mohbad himself said that, pack us all. The man is not against, he believes that he can always justify himself when he gets there. And me, I love that. It's people who are trying to say, don't take this, don't take that. Take everybody. Prime Boy, Naramali, Sam Larry. In fact, even Naramali, Sam Larry, what if investigation shows that Sam Larry was in Nigeria? And that on the 4th, that police told us he was not in Nigeria. What if we later found out that database cannot be proven by other countries, that is a Nigerian made-up data? If you say somebody is coming from Kenya to Nigeria, fine. We investigated in the Nigerian database. It shows whatever time. But wherever it was coming from, like they can't recognize that, they cannot see it. I mean, what do you call that? It means there's some manipulation somewhere, right? Because there's a lot of suspicion too about these guys, though they are not the direct, pivot point or point of focus or focal point. But the reaction in Mohbad's death from the different persons, that it ranges between, it calls for suspicion, and only a genuine investigation will be able to really tell us how this death was orchestrated and how it was perpetrated. Shall we get? Yeah, it is not only limited to what we think. What happened is beyond what we think. We are limited to what we think. It cannot be factual, but investigation can show to us who called who, right? So that if Nurse is well investigated by the police should at least tell whether Nurse was communicated by anybody. The Nurse may not want to confess. Most people who are sent to go communicate, they don't confess. It is investigation who will put different things to them, who will show that you spoke to a foreign number at this time, at this time, at this time. Do you remember the number? Do you remember the person? And if the person is not complying, then they investigate more and they'll be able to prove that, hey, you spoke to this person and we have your conversation. Now, what else? What else do you want to say? So now the person will now begin to surrender. She understand. But what would not be good for us to do, for me, I think, is to just begin to, it's like we are teaching police what to do. That, hey, just focus on people in their house. No. Right? Our right duty is to write a petition, like telling the police to consider the differences or the discrepancies in the statement of these individuals, like which shows that there is a cover-up somewhere or there is a misgiven information somewhere. So we want that accurate information. So, and having said this, to follow up again with the next stage is this. One good thing about the consultation we all just enjoyed, because it's a free consultation, which I'm also blessed and I'm happy to be part of it. This is my whole sincerity, right? It's a beautiful one, a great evening. I think in another hopeful night for the team Justice for Mohbad, and another day of a big cry, even if they try to show fake smiles, right? Team Wumi are going to be crying. Baba Mohbad in one corner right now is going to be shaking, trying to see how they can quickly, become friendly, in order to push the same narrative that, hey, you can't focus on this. So just from about, focus on everybody. Yeah. Now, and having said this again, another or the most important thing, which is the most beautiful thing about this particular team right now, is that this team or the lawyer has not come out to request for any public funding from the public. In fact, he has only came to render a free consultation. Please, this should be applauded, first of all. It is in support to the things that we have been saying, the directions that we have been pointing. This is a support to it, right? It is now a point of implementation. Though, as I said, following this case for good 2 years, everyone can tell that this case is already jeopardized. It's just like me knowing very, very much well that my mother is already dead or that my father is dead, right? And I'm thinking about burial. And somebody came, they say they know somebody. And he wakes up dead body, right? And they're asking me whether I will allow him to try, whether that this person has good history. He has woken Buhari, he has woken Yar'Adua. In fact, he has woken Awolowo. She understand that he want to wake my father. You think I will deny it? How many of you will deny that you shouldn't try to wake your daddy? Hello, comment section. Hello, can you guys hear me? How many of you will deny that man to wake your daddy?
Paparano, none of us.
Okay, so please, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Let me continue. Yes. Well, but why is the house quiet? Comment section. I want answers from comment section only. It's like I am going a different direction.
No, they are listening to you. They are listening to you. You are making sense. It's
Comment section.
shocked there.
All right,
It's shocked there.
nobody.
You can't tap
Right?
anything. Yeah.
All right, nobody. So now, you see, the case is already dead. Aloba destroyed this case. That's why I was angry about Lenchy when he tried to want to change the story of this case to cause distraction. Okay, the people are already, they are in a moment of closure. They are trying to settle with all the unimaginable. Somebody said they will deny. You can deny on one condition: if your father is already very old, or maybe you are trying to inherit the man and the man is not dying, and the man has to die before you inherit him and he's not dying. And eventually die. I know you will not want him to come back. So in that conditions, yes. In that case, I agree. Everything has condition in life. You understand that? Everything has condition in life. Or maybe you are a prince, you want to become the next king, and the man is dead, and they want to bring him back. For what? So now, it is going to go like this. We believed that this case has been obstructed, has been jeopardized. All the things that we have said has happened to this case. In fact, in my own words, I believe with all the different persons in this case, right, I believe if Mohbad would have gotten justice, the closest person to this is Yomi Fabi. And even with what he has in his hand, the 3 seconds video, even though it's not very definite, it's not so sure, right? And he tried a lot. We have to give him that kudos. He tried a lot. He went to the police, the state processes, conferences. He's been there. Like, he tried to dabble with them. If it's something that could have been easily achieved, right? Believe me, like, this would have been very, very easy. And I don't want, maybe I would have loved to address the sentiment that came up at the end of the show, by showing how much dangerous it is to a case like this. Though people do not have all of these things in consideration, but I will see whether I may not go that area, Yeah, but the most important thing here is this: the lawyer has not come out to ask anybody money, and whoever that is paying the lawyer, sponsoring them, they have not come out to ask anybody money. She understand? And let's even say, or let me even guide them before they even start, coming up to the public to ask people money. At least you make sure they do some certain things. They do some certain things, make some certain movement very convincing, different from the things we have been saying before. Like when Yomi came with, some convictions, like a lot of people did not agree with him in the beginning, but before like it became just part of, it became like, it became something that we can no longer push away. We just have to accept it as a new reality. You understand? There are so many interests. I remember I tell Supreme this morning when I talked about working together with the lawyer, all these things. And I want to believe that, people, that conversation was well recorded and they briefed this man. That's why this man was so adamant about that point. It was so assertive about that point that it doesn't want to work with anybody. That's what I'm telling you. There is a group, a foundation, trying their luck, and that's everything that you say that is sweet. There's always a very big, huge hard work, emotion, thought behind the scene. Don't just see it how much you just come to the scene. It is the motive behind it is what you study, because that is what will be determinant of whether justice will come or justice will not come. So, yes, having said that, I don't want anybody to be here, especially on this platform, to condemn the barrister, Maxwell Okpara. He's a very great man. He has spoken very much, very well. He's a freedom fighter. He's an activist. And it is not easy to fight against the state, right? So he's already in that headache. He's somebody who's already matched to a kind of case like this. But the sentiment that was built around this case, at the end point of it, about whether being Yoruba or not being Yoruba, let me make something clear, right? Those of you who are trying to throw down Yoruba people, please don't do that, right? No tribe is perfect in this life. And we Yoruba too, we are not perfect. We are never perfect. We never said we were perfect. There are good and bad everywhere in the world. Same way you guys are tackling your own problems, which we are trying to tackle it here, right? And that should not give a room to anybody to pick on one individual and generalize it on the whole great or beautiful Yoruba people. We're not going to accept that. That is unacceptable. In fact, that is an insult and that is an embarrassment. Okay, we'll kick against that anytime. And in fact, such elements can even make a setback, to a beautiful case like this. In fact, to everything this man has said this evening is done so well, but the certain motives, the individual motives that are backing it up. I mean, I hope you guys don't over-promote it because I hear people saying, hey, Yoruba, it's because Yoruba. Don't forget, this case is in Yoruba land. The IG of police is Yoruba man. The spokesperson of the Nigerian police, yes, maybe him. But the IG, the commandant of the whole Nigerian police, a Yoruba man, the president is a Yoruba man. The commandant in Lagos is a Yoruba man. She understand? So, I mean, it is just that Yoruba tenure right now. You don't want to make it a Yoruba fight. You want to make it a justice thing, right? Because if you go Yoruba way, believe me, if you go Yoruba way, there's a way the lawyer may go to the police there and sound. They may say, she our Igbo lawyer they may even don't be shocked, right? Even with the kind of sentiment going on around, there are some certain groups, areas where you may come from, and you meet some people in an office, and just because, in fact, tribalism has eaten over us, just because you come from one tribe, I swear they feel no answer you. You feel do what everybody they do, get away with them. You feel do. That's one. The man stated one concern. He mentioned the case of the Indian, the American woman that was raped by the two Indian guy, which I'm going to elaborate further on that because when people speak, I do corroborate. I do corroborate. And he also mentioned, about the current news about 72 people that were freed, which this Arise News published, I think 3 days ago. On the 11th, September, the pardon that was given to Miriam Sanders. Every one of you remember in the year 2020, Miriam Sanders, the woman who murdered Billy Aminu, right, which we all talk about, which I've been talking about since 2023, has been granted pardon by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I told you guys, the governor and the president, even if Wumi is arrested today, don't forget, in the case of Billy Aminu and Sanders murdered the man. They don't even need too much noise. It was convincing. You can see it in their hearts. Everything was showing that he bleeded. The injury was there. It showed that she killed the man. Right? And because of politics, she comes from a high-class family or some high-level people are involved. Right? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has given her pardon. And the pardon process went through the court. It went through I read everything. It went through necessary procedure. She was not the only one. Some other, people that were given capital punishment, president gave them all of them pardon. She get president, like he stated that she was well behaved in prison, she was polite and in the best interest of her 2 children because she has, 2 children, so that they don't remain motherless or whatever, it will affect their whatever, it is traumatic. The president, or whatever, they gave all those reasons. Go and read it, it's viral. I saw it for the first on Arise TV. I didn't believe it, but you can see it very well. We were not saying it here. When I was reading the section 211 and 174, right? And that's why I said that lawyers, there are some things lawyers will not tell you, right? And I don't want to, that's why I don't want to seem like I'm discouraging people. If at this point, if I have any belief, I will just keep it. I will keep my reservation, right? And just allow, like as I said, my father is dead here and somebody want to come and raise him and I want him alive. There's nothing, I lost nothing. She understand. You lost nothing. Right? Some set of people who also mean well, they have come together and they have gotten a lawyer. But in the long run, I know they'll be needing public support. That is why they brought the lawyer to announce him to the public. She understand? And until then, okay, I want everybody, please, to keep their mouth. If you see anybody condemning this lawyer anywhere, please do not be part of it. We will not allow that to happen. Sure, you understand? There is time for everything. We don't know how God performs wonders. Don't forget, man proposes, God disposes. Sometimes it is when everybody has tried, nothing can happen, and by just one little mistake like this, and what everybody has been looking for, we will not see it. Do you understand? But again, they are different. This one is a peaceful, like support, peaceful submission of support. Yeah, but in the follow up, right, or in the building up of things, we will study the case carefully. We will see elements, attached to this particular whole stuff, and then the same Papa Riano here. I will still brief you guys. Don't worry. Be calm, be cool. As long as I am in this case, like I said, there will always be this transparency. Whenever we see it, we smell it, or experience it from any slight form, we will deal with it. We will deal with it, and we will call it the name that it is. But as we speak right now, I think this is a good moment for everybody to be rejoicing, like for a new try in the house. Everything, some people are calling for sue the nurse, sue Baba Mohbad. All of those things right now, on the side of this public lawyer, all those direction, could be approached, because someone like me right now, they already know my position. Any petition right now, and I want to believe, right, because there's people who are also managing the lawyer. I want to believe at some point, they have been part of this platform, and they understand very much well the direction of justice that we all have analyzed, which we're all calling for. You understand? So we're not even going to act as if like the lawyer is not going to be well managed. The lawyer will be very well managed, which I believed. But the second interest here is the other interest, which is maybe to sweep the public of money, of this, whatever. But we are not going to push that forward until we start seeing those elements, or until we start seeing all those braggadocious elements of like, hey, maybe just to, like, for example, like a show off. She understand, hey, we're on top of the case, whatever. Like when we all know that this is already a messed up case. It's a case where we are praying for the mercy of God. It's not like an opportunity or a place for any show off. It's already a dead case. Okay, let me just put it that way. There's so many attempts. Supreme has been to Abuja, Yomi, so many petitions, different places, but they are all meeting. They are all meeting. They are having some bottom. What?
Please, let me quickly comment so I can drop. Don't use the word dead. You can say cold. It's a cold. Maybe the case has gone cold. We don't use the word dead. There's no case that is dead. Like no case. They can go cold. I will not lie to you. You always break my heart when you use the word dead. It's not a dead case.
All right, it's a cold case. The case has
use the appropriate words to describe it. This case has actually gone cold. Okay. Yes. Not
we need an oven.
Seriously, that's all.
We need a jacuzzi to put a case in it. Right? So yeah, this case has gone cold. It has gone cold. It has been, can I use the word messed up? Because I cannot but describe, I won't use that word. They really messed up this case. It's been messed up by Aloba and his gang.
You can be messed up, but it's not dead. It's not dead. Over until it's over. Okay.
Yeah, it is not dead. Yes. Because yes. So I think this is a good one, and I would also encourage every one of you who also have your legal teams who have been doing one or two things behind the scene. I would also encourage you guys, to just keep trying, and I will also tell Yomi, whatever Yomito is doing, you should just keep trying. It's not, nobody's been abandoned. It's not about one person, it's about all of us, and in whichever direction, in whichever angle, which people, like try to attack this case from, it's all a plus, it's all a support and a positivity towards the case. So we are very good to go. We are very good to go. We are very supportive. Barrister Okpara, Maxwell, we Papano platform, and the rest of the true genuine justice seekers, we stand to support a transparent justice for Mohbad, in which you have become part of, and we hope we are able to make something great. We are out to make something great in the way that that will be beneficial to both parties, not just where one party will win and the other party will lose. Because always, I know lawyers will always win because we are paying them, or whoever that pays them, you're paying them. You understand? So when you pay them, you expect to get something. If they don't provide so much, at least let them try. The try that they're gonna bring in. For some people, that's going to matter. You understand? They're gonna appreciate that. And then so we'll be looking forward to seeing the first petition that will be put up, to this lawyer and the response to it. Not just petition, because so many petitions fly. The response from it, the response from the government, and the reaction to the petition by the man himself. Because there's one good thing this man said, right? That's where I know that he has the capacity. He knows how to fight. If I were a lawyer or I was in charge of this, what did I say? Didn't I tell you that when Wahab Shitu goes to police station, I expect him right in front of that police station, even if it's his lawyer, anybody, come out, right? Show that the government is not doing this case where they should do it. Be meaning, be intentional about it. It's not a joke thing. Right? You have the weight. You're an activist lawyer. Show it. This man said it. He said, you cannot be against the government and not carry the public along. You cannot. It's not an underground dumb job. It's something that you are exposing the government. As they are telling you, because they will try to play on you. The police believe that they always have ways of going around their thing. They always try to, no matter how you are, they always try to do their things. So when you see them doing it, don't let it die. Expose it. Bring it to limelight. Because the public is the fourth arm of the government. Public can reverse president's decision if need be. President may say we want is to institute SARS. Public may say we don't want SARS, just end SARS. If they are majority in numbers, majority won the vote. They will either get him impeached or he will do the needful. Sure, understand? So, these are the basics. We'll see until we see the reaction back and forth. I will not advise anybody to be very quick to putting money into the hand of any lawyer or any public person, because you will further spoil or you will further promote, whatever intention or reasons why all of these things are being done. Believe me, there are good motives and bad motives why things are done, right? So we need time to try to understand it. It's just like when I came out yesterday. In fact, maybe I will even better describe this maybe tomorrow morning when I come with my full energy. Like I'm not with my full energy. There's a way I talk and how much assertive like I go when I speak in that mood, which I'm not in that mood right now. But I just want to address this case the way it happens, the way it happens, the way we are saying right now. Same way I talked about the Yomi case, he said presidency, has ordered, for Damola to be arrested. So I hope it will not turn out to be such case of presidency or whatever. No. Like, as I told you yesterday, that Yomi case is possibly a case of defamation of character, because that guy in fact has been doing so many things, and I believe is a FCID monitoring unit that came after that guy after a petition being put by Yomi. I'm sure there have to be a petition as regarding that guy, not necessarily what by Mohbad, because if it was what by Mohbad, they would have seen it in the video. They would have been coming to arrest Wunmi directly. Okay, and for Yomi to even be there, they want both of them to make their to substantiate, just like Yabo Joe was called to Abuja, K Solo was called to Abuja, on the case of defamation. So they have a special unit there that always favors celebrities when it comes to that areas. Some that I know that they do very, very, very much well. So that's what I suspect that had already happened. And Damola right now, you may be seeing him coming out to apologize to Yomi or whatever. It's not necessarily what by Mohbad, but Yomi, he has to attach everything together to make it sweet. Those are the things we are trying to control, step by step. But we'll see the directions, that we go, the public, from this angle. And don't forget, this is a case already been investigated by the government. You understand? Public is seeing it as a cold case. Government is seeing it as a success, as an investigated case, and they believe that they already have a reasonable suspect to prosecute for this case. But we say no, that it's not reasonable enough. So we have to go another chance. I don't know. We have not heard from Damola and Damola people until we get that response. Yes, but because I know if it has to do with just Mohbad, right? Your mayor even won't come announce it because they will arrest Damola and they'll be trying to get the orders. And you come out to make alarm. You make orders to escape. It's like you destroyed police investigation. So I want to believe it's only thing of, personal one-on-one, like person's character assassination, that caused all of those things. Not necessarily 3 seconds video. In fact, they would have been going after Zomo, either Zomo or Wumi or Adura, because there would have been somebody in that. Only Adamola cannot be in the video now. You understand? So, yeah. Now, I don't know whether there's any questioning. Sniper, are you there? Golden Sim, Shoulder Might, Eric Ray.
Anyway, what I'm going to say is, I think I have actually interjected you earlier. There is no case that is dead. It's always cold. Some cases do go cold. And in the light of new evidence or new investigation team, they can be reopened when new people come in on board and employed. They go to the court case files and they see if they can, have a new look and stuff like that. So to me, what they did today, kudos to them. I give all of them accolades. I've always been, like you said, on the side of everybody, all hands on deck. Let everybody do what they have to do from every angle. Let's attack this from all angles. Let everybody do what they are doing. To me, I think it's a good thing. And like you said, it shouldn't be condemned by anybody whatsoever, especially if you are not even doing anything at all. And all you just do is sit on the comment section and be condemning stuff. So it shouldn't be condemned at all. To the best of my understanding, I think he's doing his service as pro bono. And then maybe when he has things to do and stuff like that, he probably will be asking for money. I don't think he's going to ask for public funds for now. I mean, like I always say, we see what the even
I'm sure a GoFundMe may come after, but that's later on. I will get there.
Yeah, eventually, but it's not going to be the way you just contributed money to Papa Mohbad, which we kicked against. When we employed Smith and Bankole, there was some donation that went on that ground before they came to the public also. I mean, I've always said it, no matter how small a case is, money is involved. It's just how much on how the money is being managed and stuff like that. But for now, we should not even put that forward at all. That is not what is needed. And for him to come out and spend over 2 hours without any amount of money, it's a plus and a credit to him. We must give it to him. So that is what I think for now is just, I think like you said, thank you. All justice fighter can take a little breather and sleep maybe for extra hours today, no matter how many hours they've been sleeping before. Sleep an additional hour today that, okay, there's aristocrat said light in the tunnel, not at the end of the tunnel. So we can, and what Papariano said, they are pretending to be in a celebration mood and on the Simolori Buruku's platform, but they are crying profusely and trying to strategize. Because believe it or not, it's also costing them money and they think, case something keep happening. So they are not resting. There's no peace for the wicked. So that's all I'm going to say for now. Nobody should come. Even when Tenny Omologo brought the other lawyer, I never condemned the other lawyer that they brought then too. When the lawyer went to the inquest and stuff like that. Because Everybody is doing their little bit here and there. A little drop of water makes an ocean. Baba Mohbad is going to be an understatement to say he jeopardized this case. Yes, it's an understatement. And did I say it from the get-go 2023? Yes, I did. But Paparano always say, let everybody see what you saw. And it took them 2 years and we are here now. Okay, so let's give this one a chance, and some other things that are being done by other people. We put all hands on deck, and then we support whichever way. If he wants to publish stuff in the newspaper, like you say, you have the public is the fourth arm of the government, and if he wants to, and somebody has, we want to publish something, and Sake said, okay, or Mr. Rishi said, okay, let me take on that aspect, I can sponsor to do that. Probably they can manage the case that way. But for now, we just want to appreciate and sleep a little better tonight that there's a little light, a little torchlight, flashlight in the tunnel, not even at the end of the tunnel. So I don't know him, this man, but I think few people said they know him very well. He sounds really knowledgeable and radical, in his tone. Been there, done that, and fought the government. Any lawyer that's not a friend of the government will do well in this case.
Has he ever won any criminal case in Nigeria? Has anybody checked that?
I don't know him. This is my first encounter.
No,
So
okay.
are we, every time they call me, I've been busy on one thing, but I think I will do my due diligence in this case and see what's up, and put your mouth where your money is, or put your money where your mouth is, something like that. Well, I don't know, but to me, I'm very happy about it. I'm impressed with the CV, and we move. And I know one thing for a fact. He will be able to bring Wunmi back for questioning. That is a fact. And I will pay to do that. Because I want to know few questions. Which not slept over. I want to know that. I want to know what happened at 3 a.m. when 3 people had to leave the house to go and get medications. Few other things I want to know. So Wunmi needs to be brought back. If that is the only thing he can do, he still could do it, because she too could not do it. Okay? She too could not do it. She too was clueless. And at the end of the day, if he can petition she too, and it's something. So right now, my own justice is bringing Wunmi back to court and questioning her. Because re-questioning her, grilling her, because under grill scrutiny, she will break. She will tell us the truth, because she's stupid. She is not smart at all. But because nobody has asked her any reasonable question, they think she's smart. She's not. Look, when she went to the radio station, she goofed. Nobody even asked that question, but yet she goofed, trying to lie, her body language, everything gave her away. So I am 100% sure when any lawyer is able to bring her under scrutiny, real questioning, she will break. She will definitely break, because the truths cannot be hidden. So, a lot of questions to ask her, and I'm very optimistic. I'm actually happy.
Assuming you and they are not happy about what you're saying, maybe you want to tell them more.
Who? You said what? I am very, very happy. I am very, very happy, and if that is all this lawyer can do, bring Wunmi back to the box and grill her, regardless of the outcome. I want to see Wunmi grilled. Ask reasonable questions, intelligent questions. Let her pass.
I heard she has changed her babalawo. She has got a new babalawo.
I know. Èmi náà dẹ̀ ti lọ ra ìwé.
Thank God this man is also a pastor. This man is
see, that's why I say fire for fire ni. Ṣebí wọ́n ní wèrè náà fi ń wo wèrè. He's a pastor. The wife is a pastor. Wèrè náà fi ń wo wèrè. And we can all be rest assured we are not going to borrow money to do voodoo. We are not going to be say ẹjọ jẹ sáré yá nínú owó tán fún kìlọ̀ Wunmi jẹ sáré lọ yá owó ṣògùn àní yá owó ṣògùn. You understand? Wèrè náà fi ń wò. So I like the spiritual undertone that he carry. You cannot be a radical lawyer and kó má fi kọ́kọ́ ṣagbára. So we should all be happy. We should not just come and be saying, no, not today. At least let's just enjoy the moments and breathe a fresh breath. And the case is not dead. The case is not dead at all. It's just that Shitu is the one that is dead in the case, not the case itself. So we'll see, Sha. I'm very happy. I'm very, very, very happy about
But now that you are saying we should soon, if we sue Baba Mohbad, Shitu will defend Baba Mohbad. But if we sue Shitu, it means Baba will go and defend Shitu.
Because first of all, if Chitu tells the public nobody can overrule the DPP, then he collected 5 million to do it and came back to tell us the case is being tried. He has no professional integrity at all. No professional integrity. He had no knowledge of the case. This man was calling Mohbad Mbarak or something like that. They started making fun of him. Shitu did worse. Shitu did, in fact, I don't want to talk about Shitu anyway, because from day one, me, I didn't have any soft spot for him at all. But anyway, I knew he wasn't going to be any good to this case.
I don't know what is happening to this boy. This boy is very foolish. He became very foolish. This boy is called Young Daddy. Can you believe that this boy, right? This small boy went on a platform 2 days ago, knowing very much that they are bringing a lawyer. And then he starts saying that, Sanshitu has answered every question. Like, who's asking you update about Sanshitu? They're intentionally covering up something about Mohbad. I'm telling you guys. Whenever they people want to go, they are like the one holding us behind. They are the one making people humiliate us because they are defending our law, but they don't want justice. I'm telling you.
No, they don't.
Something that needs to be exposed about Baba and these guys, these criminals. I mean, this is crazy.
I don't know what they are holding back, but every gbogbo nǹkan òkùnkùn, gbogbo nǹkan ìkọ̀kọ̀ tí Olúwa ní. Everything done in the secret shall be exposed.
And how you know God is powerful, right? God dismantled all of them. Now it's a work of God, though. You see, there's one thing as long as you mean well, no matter how much they were, before you see them, they were very much. But God is breaking them into pieces.
I don't even know how they have broken up now. I think some are with
I don't even know how many portions they are.
Super. Some are with Buki. I don't know who is Buki dragged York the other day.
They have kicked Buki out of the game. I told you guys before now they will kick out of the game.
Yeah, Buki dragged York the other day. Where is Bayo? Where is your guy, Bayo?
Those I don't even know where they enter. They too, they are trying to. They said there's one woman that is funding them. They call her Yeye Bobo Gonwa or something like that. that she's the one that is funding both Bayo and Young Daddy. And they try to, I mean, they are with Unity Grace. They have a new WhatsApp group, right? Excluding excluding vengeance. So they have Rich Grace, Young Daddy, Bayo, the new groups. Why the head of vengeance and Kofi has retired? That is Bookie Jesse. Kofi and vengeance they are in the vacuum. They are left with that head. They have no, they were trying to make Lenchy their new head. That's why I want Lenchy. If you go that direction, Lenchy too has withdrawn. He has stood back to see their shenanigans. They will all fall.
Yeah.
All of us
Papa,
will just a matter of time. Before this year
Papa,
ends, we'll see the miracle of God.
yeah,
My God is at work. I know that I know one thing for a fact. Fact. Mohbad will get justice when I don't know. But when Mohbad will get justice. And I've been saying this from day one. Mohbad will when I don't, and when I mean justice, I don't mean the nurse and so spending. No, the perpetrator of this evil, the true perpetrators of this evil, we come down eventually. We come down eventually. When I don't know. That's why I don't want dead, because something that is dead cannot be revived. But something that is
Can I
cold.
ask you a question? Do you have a personal fight with Wumi? Like, do you have a personal fight with her? I mean,
No personal fight. No, I don't have any personal fight.
this is like becoming very personal between you and Wumi.
I don't have any personal fights with Wumi now. Why will I have personal fights with Wumi? Do I know them? I don't know any of them prior to Mohbad's case. So how will I have a personal fight with her? Have Wumi that is almost like a mo belong mi lójú Wumi lọ. How will
They
I
tell
have a
you
personal
to,
fight?
what can I say? If they say right, let me pick. Getting Wumi arrested.
I just think that nobody should kill and go get away with it. Period.
How confident are you that she killed Mohbad? From 1 to 10.
I would say 8.5. I strongly believe so.
And how do you
And
think
I don't
she killed Mohbad?
miss.
How do you think? Poisoning, stabbing, strangulating.
She will be in the best position to tell us. She will have to tell me ikú tó yẹ kí Liam kú tí Mohbad gbà kú and how. She'll have to tell us what happened at 3 a.m. Why didn't she mention it at the inquest that something happened around 3 a.m.? Prime boy fought my husband. My husband could not sleep all night long.
Moderators, any attack on Supreme, you block all your notes. It is up to you. Nobody attacks her here, not here, right?
Apparently, you're echoing. Do you have something else going on in the background? There's a lot of feedback coming from you.
Me?
All right. Yes, be muted for now. Or maybe it's request back. Request back. Let's have someone else should go on before she comes back.
Yeah,
Yes,
so I did some digging. Yeah, I did some digging. I only found 2 cases. So
you found
one
2
was
cases that he won.
vaccine. No, one was withdrawn, and the other one he won it.
Was it a civil case or criminal case?
So it's not a criminal case per se. One was with the DSS, where they were told the DSS were told to apologize to him and pay him 5 million naira. And the other one was one second.
What's his last name?
Opara Maxwell Opara.
Thank you.
So you are saying it is only one case that this lawyer has won? How can it be only one case? You better check it very well. How can we have this big law and you are telling me it's only one case he has won?
No, I said what I found. What I found. I didn't say what I found. But on that platform, He said he's done 30 cases and 15 of them he was able to get judgment for 15 on
And how
supervised.
many do you confirm judgment? Now, how many do you confirm judgment?
This one that I said, I've only saw 2 online. I only saw 2. Like I said, I only saw 2 online.
How many did you confirm judgment? You know what it calls judgment? Which one there was a
Yes,
judgment?
I'm going. What he said 30 cases and he got 15 judgments. He said that on supervised platform. He said 15 judgments
Mm.
on supervised platform. That's what he said from his own mouth that came out from
Mm.
him. Yeah,
Mm.
but going online, I only found 2.
You only
So I only
found
found 2
two.
cases. 2
And the
cases,
two,
yeah.
you won the two. You won one. One was draw or
One,
what?
the other one was withdrawn. The other one was withdrawn. Was withdrawn.
Mm.
Yeah, but obviously everything might not be online.
How about the hairpiece?
That's a civil case now. That's a civil case. It didn't compensate. Being compensated.
Yeah,
When you are
yeah, it
being
was
Hairpiece,
compensated
compensated.
with the.
please.
Go on, Sarichi. Go on, Sarichi.
I'm saying how about the one for the hairpiece?
It was withdrawn. It was
It
withdrawn.
was awarded 2.5 million damages, right?
No, yeah, what I saw, it was withdrawn. They withdrew the
But
case
it was awarded 2.5 million naira for
for
damages.
the earpiece case. For the earpiece, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe I didn't read the further,
Yeah,
but
it
the
was
first one,
awarded
it
2.5
was against
million.
the DSS and it got 5 million.
Yeah, it was going
So,
to. It was going to. It was. He had a case against the earpiece damages, and
mm,
then it was awarded 2.5 million.
mm. Yeah, for me, I support everything until I see anti-party. Like again, like for now, with him, anybody that wants to give us justice, I support wholeheartedly. Until otherwise, me, I'm quick to withdraw my support once I start seeing again. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
Lawyer awarded 2.5 million damages against Airpeace. My a lawyer Maxwell Okpara. Yeah, so that's it. Confirmed. I just confirmed that.
Yeah, but how about the one with the DSS? Did you read the one with the DSS?
Was that one withdrawn?
No, he won that one. He won that one. He
There's
got
there's
5 million.
one. There's one. There's something that it's not very. It's not authentic from Facebook source because I just questioned the whole thing. He won 26 cases in a row, and I'm not sure of that. Chief Barrister must have won any cases before, and this is what. And then he says, he won 26 cases in a row. That was 1 month ago.
No, you see the fact that right, it can just that's it managed by the public. All those elements that we are pointing at. I mean, as long as those things are addressed, Baba Mohbad, Wumi, all of them, pack them all. Don't talk about
The,
that.
the, only thing, the only thing I can say again is my question was not properly answered in my own, but I just had to, I didn't
Have
want to
to
push
tweak.
further.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
hmm
obviously people will start thinking that you're
What was the question? What
prognosing.
was the question?
I asked him, I said, has he handled a case that has to do with investigation, autopsy, toxicology, when
Yeah,
he
just
turned out
something the
that,
criminal cases, basically. Yeah.
yeah, and obviously he didn't answer
Homicide
it.
cases.
He just went round, 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 and I didn't want to put people every writing in the comment section, but that you're not answering his question. But I didn't
No,
want
he
to
didn't.
push further.
He didn't ask. He didn't ask. Even the one before you, right? That
Hmm.
African TV was asking. He actually evaded the last question. He didn't answer it properly about the petition, the ongoing petition of Mohbad. He didn't answer
You
that
just
very
have
well at
to,
all.
no, cases like that, like you just have to stop
Mm,
because me, I know how to
mm,
read body language. Like when people are
mm.
celebrating something and you want to be that person that will start prognosing, or the enemy of the public,
Yeah, I know, I know, I know.
that's what I want to tell you that. See, when people are rejoicing and you want to be the devil, they go chop you raw. So
Yeah.
it's better you just abort. Look at Papa Yano. Look at him smiling. You understand? Like the thing is, people are so desperate for results. Like I understand that people want results so bad, but for me, it's not how quick. Yeah, like where is the rush? Do you understand? You rush in, you rush out. So
Yeah,
everybody
but
just want to go on.
sorry, the fact, like what Supreme mentioned, that okay, if the fact remains radical lawyer, challenging the government and there, but it's always like cases were struck out of court in many occasions. Especially when you answer when you answer the question of what would you do with the current situation of the cases in terms of the outcome of the inquest and all that.
Yeah, the autopsy and the toxicology.
Yeah, it made it sound so simple that you can go back to the.
Because if you remember, I
I
said,
was like, okay,
are you going to go with the result that is uncertain or that
exactly.
is uncertain, or you're going to request for a new autopsy
Uh,
and toxicology if that one has been there, and if the
mm,
family are the one actually
mm.
killing this case. Um, but for me, like I said, I support him. I'm with him
I support
100%.
I
I'm
support
with
him,
him
but
100%.
he should have mentioned that the case he was saying about Natasha was actually thrown out of court. He should have said that. He didn't
No, no,
say
no,
that.
no. I care about
Be-
my market. Care about my market. I should put my side, the negative side. You mean? What are you saying, Sir Richie? You have to be on the positive side
Anyway,
always
don't,
now.
don't, don't let me be on that side for that for
Yeah,
now.
exactly. Me, I'm with him. No support here, but body me. Until, until, until I start seeing corner. I will go inside. Me,
the
I'm going to
the
call people out. So me,
Natasha
I'll call him out.
the Natasha petition against Akpabio was struck out because it was fundamentally defective. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see.
Papa Yango, before we digress a little bit,
Your noise, your noise, man. Over betty wa Jenny. Oh yeah, try again. The
Actually,
noise
I
has gone
take that
down.
back. It wasn't him that's handling the Natasha case. We're just commenting on it, basically.
Anyway, I don't want us to say too much
Mm,
about it, so people won't think that after
mm.
today, you get. Let's just celebrate. This is a good move. Way forward. This is another way forward. Like you get, we. At me, let me not say we. I.
whisper. Let me quickly say it. Okay, network
Yeah.
Bluetooth. I tried to search for some of his achievements, but I realized that what I got is qualifications. He's got professionalism. Let me put it that way. At least a degree in medical law. You see how positive that is to the. He's got a degree in medical law. So medical law, to the autopsy thing, to all those things. You get.
Papa no pàtẹ́wọ́ fún àwọn tó get tó ṣe way forward fún wọn látọwọ́ mẹ́ta at least way forward lélẹ̀. Paparado yìí kí ló ti mu lálẹ́ yìí. Dádìṣọlá kẹ̀dà dáàdì mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀ nǹkan inú comment náà tí mo máa sọ̀rọ̀.
Wiper. Wiper.
Ta ló jẹ́ wiper bẹ̀rọ̀? Ta ló jẹ́ wiper? Papa ó lè ta ní wiper báyìí. Wọ́n ti fún mi, ó dà kí orúkọ tí máa change sí nìyẹn.
Whisper kì í ṣe wiper whisper.
Wiper ni máa change sí next sí wọ́n ti fún mi lórúkọ tuntun wiper ni màá lò sí. Màá wò bóyá front ni màá fi sí front wiper àbí back wiper.
What's the difference? Wiper àti whisper kí ni ìyàtọ̀?
Ìyá Yorùbá tó jẹ́ whisper ni ẹni tó kọ́kọ́ tó máa rán sọ̀rọ̀ fún yàn tó máa rán sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa ṣe tí tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín.
You are just like a wiper. You see,
Irọ́ mi ṣe wiper.
when you don't make your mind, you are like a wiper.
It's whisper from whispering.
Go back.
When you whisper.
You are,
Ẹyẹ ọmọ dog whisperer ni.
Whisper.
you see, the problem you have with this.
Whisper. Let me tell you something.
Sir, yes, daddy.
Whisper.
Better.
Paparano have been talking for over 1 hour. And you people doesn't even make any point out and be asking people and be talking about the topic, and he have been saying a lot of things more than 1 hour. And
Eric
the
Clean,
only
kí ló fẹ́ ká sọ nínú nǹkan tó sọ?
listen. You and Rishi, I don't know. Maybe you people have something that you want to bring out. What Paparano have said tonight, eh? No. Don't laugh. I need to bring it out for you. I need to say something about it. You see? And he has made everything up for all of us to discuss about. This justice for Mohbad we have been seeing the light. People that spoil this journey we
Ó ṣe
are
máa ń
doing.
jẹ́bi tẹ́yìn máa ń fẹ́ lọ ní Eric Clean. Spoil yìí lè máa fẹ́ lọ, spoil kí ló dé? Dẹ̀bi spoil lẹ̀. Spoil ti lọ àná ni spoil way for ọ̀la wá sí ìyẹn tó padà lọ sí spoil.
Okay. No.
Ẹ bá lọ
Way
sí
forward.
spoil mọ́.
Way forward. Way forward.
Ẹ ti padà sí spoil náà, ẹ ti padà lọ sí spoil. Ẹ ti ní
Okay.
lọ spoil náà, ẹ má lọ spoil mọ́. Ẹ̀yin Adéṣọlá kí ẹ láìkẹ́ máa padà lọ sẹ́yìn, ẹ lẹ́jẹ̀ kọ́ lọ́wọ́ jù.
Padà lọ sẹ́yìn mọ́. Okay, way forward. Like one thing.
Àti ní way forward báyìí sí.
Prime have said something tonight. Prime said something tonight, but what Prime said, àti gbọdọ̀ débẹ̀ yẹn, aláti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ìkọ́ tí Paparano fi bẹ̀rẹ̀, tó fi lay everything to the end. But Prime kò gbé jáde láti end
Ẹ̀yin ẹ̀kọ́ jáde nínú ìkọ́ni Paparano sọ tẹ́fẹ́ ká.
Thank you very much.
Eric, jẹ́ kí n help ẹ.
Ẹ má yọ pìtà Eric Ìṣọ̀lá kí ẹ má yọ pù wọ́n, ẹ má yọ pù wọ́n.
Ṣùgbọ́n whisper yìí.
Go on.
Whisper yìí. You know what? His problem is this. Own the dining all along. Either front or back, he doesn't know what he's doing. Let's be realistic here. Oh, Bamode Soro, you are talking to an adult here. It's either you believe in what you are saying or you don't believe in it. By the time you keep saying, okay, let's look, there's a fault here. Let us know the fault. Let the public know the fault. But you...
Ẹ fẹ́ kí n jẹ́ enemy of the state. Ẹ fẹ́ kí n jẹ́ enemy of the state.
Hello, you are not talking to kids here.
But you want me to be enemy of the state? Ẹ fẹ́ kọ́ chop ọ̀rùn mi.
Okay.
Ìkànnì.
You keep quiet. Okay. You know that a lot of people will hate me tonight. You know that.
Mi ìfẹ́ kọ́yẹ̀tì máa drop yín sí mi ìfẹ́ kọ́yẹ̀tì.
No. Not this platform. Not this platform. It's why they hate platform me. But only will allow me to come and talk. But on that platform.
Ẹ tún máa lọ sí platform yẹn, fi platform yẹn lẹ̀ Ṣọlá kí náà. Ẹ fi platform yẹn lẹ̀.
I've been there.
Tó bá tún dọ̀là sílẹ̀ yìí máa lọ sí platform yìí tẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú bá dọ̀là sílẹ̀ yìí máa lọ send request lọ sókè. Wọ́n yẹ tẹ̀ wá sọ̀rọ̀ pa platform náà.
Irọ́.
No, tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ pa ẹ̀. Ṣọlá kí ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́ni àgbàlagbà ní àgbàlagbà
dẹ̀ ní. Ẹ má bó platform ọbọ yẹn jọ, ó ń try best.
Ẹ filẹ̀, Ṣọlá kí ẹ stop ṣe. Whatever reservation tẹ bá ní ẹ̀dì sínú àgbàlagbà nínú àgbàlagbà máa ń dín nǹkan sínú ní mi rí àgbàlagbà tí tó fẹ́ máa sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ síta. Ẹ̀dì síkùn. Wọ́n ní àgbàlagbà máa ń dọ̀rọ̀ síkùn ni.
See, I don't have that nature. I'm sorry.
Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ fẹ́ kọ́ fi òkò lórí kò lórí jẹ́ fún ẹ. Wọ́n máa sọ òkòlù yìí lórí jẹ́ fún ẹ. Mi rẹ̀ nílẹ̀ kí dáàdì mi lọ sí kómà.
You are talking sense, really.
Why is Ṣọlá Kẹ́tọ́ máa sọ kó pa wọ́n sọ kó pa bàbá Buhari náà wọ́n? Why is Ṣọlá Kẹ́tọ́ máa sọ kó pa?
Ó yà mẹ́nu.
Ṣé Eric Crew ṣé ẹ understand pé òní ìyẹn mi lọ sáré ìyà tó jẹ mí ní platform tẹ́kẹ̀jì lónìí nítorí ìkọ̀kọ̀ tí mo kọ̀ sọ́gbà tó ń wá bò mí. Bí èrà mi lọ sáré ìyà. Bí èrà lọ bò mí. Mo ní ẹ dàbí Paparano platform nìkan ni màá ti máa sọ̀rọ̀.
Ispa was nearly lynched.
Bóyá tètè bọ́lẹ̀. You don't understand. See, I have come to understand that, listen, public will remain public. Ẹ máa wà divided ṣáá ni. You understand? You can only stay in your own corner, and even if something is bothering you, like the way it's bothering Ṣọlá K, your submission is on point, but the public don't want to hear that submission. It's like when something is blue, they can see that it's very blue, but they want to see it as white. And when they tell them it's blue,
Oh,
I'm
thank
not
you.
doing
Thank you
it.
for you to know that. Thank you for you to know that. Thank you. Thank you.
Simple. It is simple. Like it is simple.
For
Anybody
example,
on the quality
nísìnyí
me can know.
bí a ṣe wà ń báyìí nísìnyí àmúyẹ àwọn tó bá wá sókè tó lè wá sókè.
You understand? Me, I
Sometimes
just said to myself,
when you to go out sometimes you go dey feel like that like wọ́n fẹ́ lọ sókè but ó lè lọ.
oh, no, it's not even no. It's Papa no, yeah. Me, I like to that platform. It was because they sent me requests, and the people that were there at that time, they were people that I could engage. But the moment I started like this, order one, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? You go see say they're not different from Baba children. So not the way Baba children, the way they all move in thousands and millions. And we meet people. But I might move the million, but before you knew it, everybody think, well, you don't like this person. You don't, it's a bullet. I'm not doing But you cannot question, this is my problem here. You cannot question Baba, and you don't want people to question the people you people believe in. Why? Why can you? So that's why I came here today to ask Prince Ade that hold on a minute. You don't want you say Baba Lego team, they are messing up and all of that. But Baba children, those people supporting Baba, they are cool with what the Baba is doing. But you're calling them dickhead pussies and all of that. But when people question the people you believe in, you have problem with that person. You're doing the same thing. Now they said, because it cannot be a question more. So no more question. But it cannot be a question more. So that's the new slogan now. No more question. But there's some sanity, no more.
Wiper. Let me tell you something. Bukky Jesse came out. He was talking a lot of things.
What's your question, Wiper, please?
He was talking a lot of
things. There is one thing I don't even understand in life. This life we are. Àrí èèyàn kan wí pé ó ń ṣe mistake ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ pé kẹ́ má blame ẹni yẹn kẹ́ má mention ẹni yẹn is what are we looking for what are we on what are we debate on when somebody is making a lot of mistake you are the first person that we people were following you are looking for your son justice. And that person is making a lot of mistakes. You say you shouldn't cut that person out. What? Okay, go. That's what I don't even know.
I'm floating.
Mention anybody. Mention Nebu.
We are in limbo. So Eric, we are in limbo. Lady sọ pé ká má lo dead. Wọ́n ní ká lo code. Mo ní code go down. Let's look. We go for limbo. So I go for limbo. We are in limbo. A kàn float ni. Lọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n lọ sẹ́yìn.
Ṣé ẹ̀rú bà yín ni?
Richie, I want you to answer me.
No, I don't even understand.
We are in limbo.
Richie, are you there?
Clarity, bá ṣe wà ní ẹ̀rọ tí wọ́n bá ṣe dá mic to tell us.
Okay, I can hear you.
Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you, Papa. No, we can hear you.
Bá ṣe wà wọ́n ẹ̀rọ tí wọ́n bá shoulder mic kò tẹ̀ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́.
Papayano jẹ́ pẹ́lẹ́rì Papayano jẹ́ pẹ́lẹ́rì sọmọkẹ́ yọ̀kọ́ láti lo DM mi lẹ́yìn ẹni ṣé Papayano fẹ́ ṣọ́dá máìtì ni mo ní báwo ló fi ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀.
No. Of course, ó rẹ̀ kan ti dẹ́rù bá Hello. You need to talk.
Papayano ojú wọn náà dáhùn wọn ní ṣé o fẹ́ ṣọ́dá máìtì ni.
Àwọn kan ti pinnu pé màá bà relationship yẹn jẹ́.
Ẹ̀yọ̀ kan níbi wá sínú DM mi tó ní ìwé ó ní ìjọ ìgbọ́kọ̀ Papayano dating ṣọ́dá máìtì mo ní how am I supposed to know. Bọ́ọ̀lù mi ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀ Papayano jẹ́ kí n dè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀fẹ́ nìyẹn sí Papayano jẹ́ kí n fẹ́ ṣọ́dá máìtì.
Dr. Odusa ni mo fẹ́ Dr. Odusa.
No, I asked Shudamite today actually. Listen, guys, I asked Shudamite today about the prospect of the studio thing, and I said, why can't you use Papayano's studio? And he said something which I expected, and that makes me really laugh.
What is that? That is pillow here.
No, there is something going on then. There's something going on.
Papa finally found a wife. Papa finally found a wife. Not a
Oh, lovely.
He found.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for my wife. I'm happy for
Yeah. Soda Papa. Check out police Soda Papa 26. You ma donate Malu Maru. Ma donate Malu Maru. Malu Maru on me. Malu Maru on me. Kí ṣẹlẹ̀ báwo lè dáwọ́ sí justice for Mohbad mọ́. So the bá ṣàdáwọ́ sí wedding paparazzi.
Of course. I'm ready to support you. I will love it.
Èmi máa fi Malu Maru rẹ̀. Kí lè máa gbé lọ́sọ̀ lákè?
Let me realistic here. For past 2 years. He was tempted. He was able to accept this lady, and the whole thing is going on well. I mean, what should be happy?
Kí lè máa donate? A donation là wá sí.
Anything they want.
Ṣé máa sọ wọ́n? Ṣé ìmọ̀ sọ wọ́n? Ṣé ìmọ̀ gbé wọn? Ṣé máa sọ wọ́n?
Gbogbo
two of them.
Yẹn Ṣọlákẹ́ máa donate ẹ̀.
Anything they want.
Kí lè máa donate? Ẹ̀yin máa mú wọ́n. Ṣọlákẹ́ ẹ̀yin máa mú wọ́n. Máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn fún yín. Ríṣirí ẹ̀yin kọ́.
Event
center náà ni all náà lẹ́ni all Ṣọlákẹ́ ti fẹ́ gbé yẹn. Kí ni ríṣirí máa gbé?
Gbogbo tó le jù nínú wedding ẹgbẹ́sẹ̀ mi lórí. I'm ready to do it.
Olórí lèmi máa fún Wàsíù la máa pè. Olórí máa fún Wàsíù la
Èmi
máa
máa
pè.
fún Wàsíù lówó, Wàsíù àìdè máa fún lówó.
Let me realistic here. I want to try for the past 2 years. A lot of ladies have come in, and this lady was brilliant. She was intelligent. I mean,
Oya pàtẹ́wọ́ fún rẹ̀, ọ̀nà ti tẹ́ ìgbóyà pàtẹ́wọ́. Àtẹ́wọ́ márùn-ún, straight márùn-ún.
Whisper, you can see that. Lágbà tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ Justice for Mohbad, Paparano always put himself out. Bring it out, you have evidence for me. Kò sí even for so onítọ̀ ẹ̀pọ̀ àwọn àtẹnu wọn kọ̀ they always call them àtẹnujẹ.
You see, let me say this one. I don't know why. Like people think like Paparano maybe like Shodama. I just like her naturally one because she's jovial. She understand. She's somebody that I would have dragged, due to misunderstanding, at the first day. And then later on, like the jovial part of her, like it's just something that I'm more attracted to people who like don't take everything too serious. Who doesn't take it? I don't mean none of this.
What do you call them?
I'm dying.
Let me just say that this way, right?
Actually, that's a good one.
It's gospel truth.
Whether you want a Swiss voiles or you want the HKG, whatever.
It's gospel truth.
Tariq, you know what we should do? We should even have the first wedding on Justice for Mohbad. On the platform that my shape Paparano and Sugar Mike, on the platform. I'm at the color code.
Answer Dr. Odusa now will marry either Madam Ba or Dr. Odusa.
Someone is
In the morning, I heard when they say, go and don't return. Go away and don't return. Never return.
Papi, no. Papi, I was really dehumanized on your page. No, Cherry, I don't understand the issue of calling someone. That your baby Rihanna. Now, so you train that girl. When she does it, yarn anyhow like that.
Don't bring that issue up. There was a misunderstanding. So let that.
There was no misunderstanding. I go kill him. Which kind of rubbish is that one? Sharing Papi just because you're not around.
Also, one thing, another thing that okay about shoulder mind is this, right? I am somebody that when I see that somebody probably, is doing her thing, and everybody are trying to gang up against that person, most times I switch to defend that person, to chase every other person's away. If you notice that, right?
Yes.
Chase them away.
And that's
That's
same
very,
as me.
very common of you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the same.
What
That's what I believe in as well. I hate bully. I don't be bully
that
people.
is what they are saying that makes them feel like, Papa, no, why is it liking this guy, giving this special preference? Now, the same time,
Which
that
special treatment?
actually, even Supreme, when they were against her, like when everything was almost hard for her, for Supreme, she would have been out of just Mohbad. She understand?
African TV.
All of them
Yeah.
now.
That's
I mean, if
see,
you
that issue.
defend, no,
But
you
your
defend them,
point, they
every day
say
long drag
Mohbad is
him into
Supreme,
Papa
though.
no.
Hmm?
So you defend them every day long drag him in every
No,
day.
double face. Double
Papa no
face.
went silent. That's true.
Double face.
See, in your own,
Man defend you.
in your own right, what I did, I just control the narrative. Sometimes I am good at control narrative. Give that one to me. I know how I work my way there. I may start sluggishly, but my sluggishness is a way
But at the end of the day,
to have a grab
it's,
on the matter.
it's very, very, very bad to be
Whisper is at justice.
I be person picking, I be people, mama.
Why you drag him into like hey? Why you drag him into the go? Why you drag him into the go? Tell Papa no
Show that mind.
go
Show
drag
that
him.
mind. Show that mind. Show
It's
that
at
mind.
justice.
Are you living up to the estate of legend?
Take it there, take it there, take it my team ball. That you know.
So you understand? I
Why
be person picking, I be people,
Don't
mama.
do that.
Don't worry, I am here. I am here. I am
Even
here.
Mr. Adesina
I am here.
bó ṣe analyze ni bó ṣe ń sọ oríṣiríṣi ọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe ronú pé ọmọ ẹnìkan náà lẹ́ni yìí ìyá àwọn kan náà ni.
Don't worry, I am here.
This justice we are really turning to something else. What's what deep?
Wait,
Whisper.
We're going to let you do.
Whisper. Whisper. I have a question for I have a question for Shoulder Mind and Sholake tonight.
Can you please let me start?